guys, I'm Amy and welcome to Pass the Pepper.
Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make my most epic chocolate chip cookie recipe.
This recipe is crispy on the outside, chewy and also fudgy in the center, so if that's the cookie that you're after, make sure to keep watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel because I do post videos every week. Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
For this recipe, I'm using dark and extra dark chocolate. If you don't like dark chocolate, you can substitute it with milk chocolate. However, the dark chocolate is going to give you the nice balance between the sweetness of the cookie and also the bitterness of the chocolate. For the rest of the ingredients, we will need 280 grams of unsalted room temperature butter, 470 grams of flour, 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 230 grams of cast sugar, 285 grams of dark brown sugar, 2 blocks of chopped dark chocolate, 2 eggs, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and salt, and finally 1.25 teaspoon of baking soda. If you have time, I'll also recommend sifting the flour just ever so slightly because it will make things easier later. In this bowl, I'm just combining the baking powder, salt, and baking soda together with the flour. In another bowl, I'm going to pop in the room temperature butter and give it a good mix with my hand mixer. I simply use a hand mixer because I can't afford a stand mixer. Okay, when that's done, put in your caster sugar and then your dark brown sugar. On the subject of dark brown sugar, please don't substitute your dark brown sugar with regular brown sugar because dark brown sugar does have that rich molasses flavor that regular brown sugar doesn't. So after you've added in your eggs and vanilla extract, you want to mix this mixture until it reaches a light brown creamy consistency, like this. The flour should be added in 4 small batches. Trust me on this one. There are 2 reasons for this. If you are mixing in all your flour together, you will be risking yourself and your kitchen for a potential flour explosion. And number 2, by separating the flour into small batches, it ensures that your cookie dough is even throughout. Also notice that I'm not using a hand mixer anymore. This is because the dough now would be way too hard for the hand mixer to mix through. Instead, just use a wooden spoon or spatula. Oh, and I forgot to warn you guys, this is actually a very tiring process. Okay, when your dough is almost mixed through, that's when you're gonna pour in your chocolate. If you thought the previous mixing was hard, this one's worse. I don't know, can someone watching this please tell me they had the same experience because I don't know, maybe it makes me feel better about myself. Okay, so you're gonna glad wrap a baking tray and using an ice cream scoop, I'm just gonna scoop out some portion of cookie doughs onto the tray. After this, you're gonna get another piece of cling wrap and cover this dough and put it into the fridge for 1 to 2 days. This is a technique called marinating or aging the dough, which enhances the flavor of the dough. For those of you who like having fresh cookie dough all the time, I'm going to show you a technique that I use to freeze my cookie dough so I can have fresh cookies all the time without baking the entire batch at once. I freeze my cookie doughs in a sealed sandwich bag where I just place the portions into the bag, and when I put it into the fridge, make sure that the surface is flat so it holds its shape while it's still freezing. On the day of baking, you want to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius on bake. During this time, take your cookies out of the fridge so that they can warm up to room temperature. After your oven has been preheated, line a baking tray with baking paper and spread the cookies evenly apart. Set the timer for 13 minutes and these bad boys will be done.
So there you have it guys, a crispy, chewy and fudgy chocolate chip cookie. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do make this recipe, please let me know because I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also remember to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel. See you next time!